Yeah, I've just arrived. I'm here now. Where are you? Up where the smell of pig shit's coming from? Right, I'll see you in a minute. I've just arrived in County Westmeath. We're doing a bit of spreading slurry, and I've just heard that it's pig slurry. So it's going to be tough going, but we'll do our best to follow around. You might know this young chap. He's been on some videos with me before. Goes by the name of Wee Kyle, or the Wee Studmeister, as he calls himself. How are you, Kyle?
Good.
Stop letting on, you're all nervous now. I see you've dressed up for me.
Yeah.
In the same top you were wearing 3 weeks ago, yeah?
No.
Oh, right.
The top I was wearing the first day you were with me, in the harvester.
Right. Okay, that was such a memorable
Yeah.
day, Kyle.
It's kind of a yearly reunion now, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of become a weekly reunion. How do you put up with the smell of that shite?
It's a serious breeze there. I cannot smell that at all. You into the piggery and I was a different story, but jeez, I can't smell that at all.
No, that's rotten, Kyle, that's rotten. Do you want a hand? So you work for Gannon as well, James?
Yeah.
I'm only starting to learn what's happening here. You're taking shit out of here? No, you're putting
it in.
Slurry in? Right.
Yeah.
So you drove 40 kilometres just now?
Yeah.
And now you're back, full of pig slurry. You're putting it in there, and then Kyle's putting it down the field.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, what do you give me out of 10 now for my knowledge?
10 out of 10 for that
10
one.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, no mistakes.
No bother to Sammy, hey?
Yeah.
What do you think of working for wee Kyle?
We'll have to see what the pay is like first.
Love, it's time to leave. Gone, no in between. Face the facts, it's do or die. I'll be back, so don't you cry, soldier. I'm gonna ride this train. No time to change. Made a vow to keep you safe. I'll take that promise to the grave, soldier. Hey, 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 I'll be coming home to you. You're the burning fire that my heart is beating to. You're like red or white.
So that's wee Kyle there. He seems to have everything under control. So that's a new contractor in the lorries. Kyle has never worked with him before. So fair play to him. He seems to have them all well coordinated, and they're ferrying the slurry in and out to the tank. Like when I was 21, I wasn't even able to talk to an adult, and Kyle's 21 and he is there and he has the whole thing under control. So fair play to him. We leave him where he is for the minute. We're going to head on down now. We're going to follow this pipe and meet the guy who's piping the slurry. It's about 1 kilometre that way. I'm not too familiar with the piping slurry operation, so we're going to find out all about it, hopefully. So let's get going. You're here looking out over Loch Iron. Best job in the world, you got.
Class.
Look at that delighted head, yeah. I've heard from the boys out front that you're the man to go to about piping slurry.
I don't know.
How many gallons of shite is going to be coming out here?
104,000 out already.
104,000
Since 7
gallons of pig shit.
Since 7 o'clock this morning.
104. Who owns all this equipment? Is that all Hall's?
Mr. Hall.
Mr.
Yeah.
Hall. Mr. Cecil.
Aye.
How are you, Cecil?
Aye.
Cecil, some boy.
Some man.
So you started at 7 this morning at this?
Well, I was out of bed at 7 actually.
Alright, about at 7.
It was around 9 I think we started actually.
Are you going to drive over this pipe?
I am.
You're going to drive over it?
Straight across.
It's not going to burst or
Fuck.
and shite everywhere.
It goes.
Yeah, so why would you use this instead of the tankers?
Because you wouldn't make it here with a tanker.
With the tanker on. So, say if you didn't have this system, you only had the tankers, would you just have to go without fertilising your land?
I'd be unemployed. What are we doing that?
Oh, really?
No. I know.
And then the farmers don't have their land fertilised.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Right, so that was Martin. That was quite interesting to find out all about the piping slurry. So the reason that they're piping the slurry instead of using the tankers is because the ground is so wet. You'd basically get bogged, is what he said, if you tried to go in with a tanker and a tractor. He was a wee bit thick before I got in. the tractor kept sliding, and he said that he kind of lost his cool. So I'm glad I wasn't in at that stage. But I can see why he would get annoyed, and like it's actually more complicated than you think. You have to plan ahead where the pipes go and make sure they don't get caught or knotted or anything like that. So as I was leaving the tractor there, he had pumped 112,000 gallons of slurry out over about 50 acres so far. 112,000 gallons of slurry. Like, I'd no idea of any of this. So I'm learning and learning loads. Anyway, we're going to head back to base and see what wee Kyle's at. If I can start this quad.
Skies tainted red. All the time I'm counting down till the wind comes back around, soldier. Words keep me strong, protect me from the storm.
How am I meant to do that?
Back here. Pull down this handle here.
This?
Yeah. Pull it, hold on. Pull it down now. Down to hold it, and up and down. Slowly.
Slowly. How slowly?
Get a bit of a jerk.
Oh! Oh!
Right, up fully now. Up fully.
Oh! Oh, Kyle! Ah!
The spanner.
You did that on purpose! So, and are you happy enough, or was there any mishaps apart from me coming down and
I don't know, so I
interfere?
wasn't down in the field. I don't think so. The ground's a bit tender for pulling the pipe on through the fields, but...
Oh, tender. Right. It's a bit tender, okay.
Tender. So he's blowing out a good bit.
It's a bit wet.
Yeah.
He was slipping all over the place when I was down there. But
that's just the way
Amanda
the air turned out.
McMartin was able to handle it well.
Yeah,
So-
Martin's a good man to keep the head now, in fairness.
Oh yeah, he doesn't lose the head at all.
He wouldn't. No, he'd be good and calm and collected. Like myself.
So will Daddy Cecil be happy with you today?
Oh, he'd be proud of me now, yeah.
And where is he? How come he's not here on the job?
Oh, he's slaving away at home there, killing himself.
Is he actually, or is he sitting with a cup of tea?
Sure, he's supposed to bring us out to dinner, and sure, he said he had time to go spraying and...
Can you refrain from cursing, please?
So I'm not cursing. Watch his fence.
How did I kill you? I can't believe you were able to lift me. He's a bull. What is
Limousine
it?
bull.
Limousine bull. Hey. Right, so what's the plan now, Kyle?
We're into a 80 acre block there now.
Right, so are we getting the 80 acres finished before 5 o'clock?
80 acres is a lot of ground, like.
Okay, so you'll be done by 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, will we? No.
No.
Will we? No.
Kyle will keep pumping, so it's up to the other boys when we stop. So
They dump it, I'll pump it.
let's see.
Hey, 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 I'll be coming on to you. You're the burning fire that my heart is beating to. You're like red, white, blue. I do it all for you. I fight a war and win it. You make me bulletproof. I'll be a soldier. I'll be a soldier.
Right, so where are we headed for Ronan?
Back out and into Edwardstown and just out to Ballymahan Road there. That's where we're drawn from now.
And how does it work? As in, does Kyle and Cecil like contact the piggery and be like, "Can we take your slurry?" Or
Well, I think it's the Cecil Hall. We do a bit of work with Cecil. I'm sure he just organised, I think, with David or some of them there to get us to draw the slurry for them.
yeah, but the people who owns the slurry.
Oh, the piggery.
Oh, so that what? You see, you have to understand. I know.
Oh, I know, but
I know nothing. So, what? It's just a piggery, and people would ring it and say, "Well, can I have some?"
Get slurry, yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Obviously, they've a lot of slurry there and they might need it all for themselves.
Oh, okay.
So that's fine. Just like farmers there like that now, they take
Yeah.
it. And it's good fertiliser for ground, like.
So if Cecil would ring and say, "Hello, can we get whatever 200,000 gallons of
Yeah,
slurry?"
I think, look, to tell you the truth, I don't know. I just...
You're just told to drive.
bring
the
slurry
lorry.
from here to there and that's
Yeah,
it, you know.
yeah. So, how long have you been a truck driver?
Last year, you could say.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah. I was a mechanic there in Cork Commercials there.
And why did you quit the mechanicking?
Got sick of it.
Did you, right?
But it's grand work, but just had it in my head to go driving, you know.
Okay.
I was with Morris there 5 or 6 years ago there. I used to be just silent in that in the summers. So I was in college in Montpellier and left that and just went to got qualified then as a mechanic.
Okay.
You know.
And how many years were you doing it for?
Done it 3 years, I think.
Right.
Nearly 3 years, yeah.
Like, were you fully qualified?
Oh, fully qualified, yeah, fully qualified.
That's a good job. It's a good thing to have.
Oh, it's a very good job. Like, we do a lot of work on these lorries for him. So
do it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So if you weren't a mechanic and you weren't a lorry driver, what do you think you'd be?
Jesus, that I don't know.
If those two
Auctioneer,
jobs didn't exist. An auctioneer?
Yeah.
Are you into property and houses or what?
Cattle and, well, I suppose property and houses is what the money is in, I suppose.
Yeah, right. Would you be the guy sitting up at the top going,
yeah, it's right in that, I know.
Would you, yeah?
Yeah, it's right,
Do you know, I always, because I was at horse auctions and stuff, and I always like, jeez, I wouldn't mind trying my hand at that.
Yeah.
I'd say it's harder.
There's good money in it, but look at.
Would there be, yeah?
I think there is. I don't know. It's the thing I thought when I was a young lad and without me head no more than everything else, that, you know.
Yeah. Sure, I wanted to be a vet until I realised you had to do 4 years in university. I was like, no, you're all right.
Wouldn't do it.
I think I'll do something else. Give me a present. Ah, thank you. What wee ball is it to play?
They're boob implants.
Right, okay. One boob implant. So I know I was a great help to you today, Kyle, but it's coming up 7 o'clock, so I'm going to have to tip on home.
Shite.
Try to sound at least a wee bit like you're disappointed.
I'm raging.
Well, what did you think of today? Are you happy with the work you got done?
Yeah, happy enough, yeah. It's not over yet.
Did you feel like really important there? Because you have like, not important, what's the word?
Responsibility.
Responsible.
I know.
Because you have like these new contractors coming that you've never worked with before.
Yeah.
4 lads coming in, you have to orchestrate the whole job. You have Martin down.
They're giving out.
Slurry giving out.
Yeah.
And you're trying to like keep everyone in sync. Do you feel like you've grown up today?
I do, yeah.
Oh, do you actually?
I do, yeah.
Right,
look,
finally.
The boys are sound, like, you know, they're easy dealt with, you know.
Oh yeah,
you know,
easy to put a bit of manners on them when they needed it.
They knew the f***ing story. And
Can you stop cursing? So they knew the story.
Yeah, so it was all very handy going now.
At any stage?
Handier than I thought it was going to be anyway.
At any stage did it get stressful?
Not really, no.
Not even when Martin was roaring at me down the
but sure.
Next load coming in, Kyle, so I better get going before I get blocked in. I need to get home and get my beauty sleep.
That'll do. Come back again.
You, on the other hand, don't need your beauty sleep.
You're
beautiful as you are.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, I'll be coming on to you. You're the burning fire that my heart is beating to. You're like red, white, blue. I'd do it all for you. I'd fight a war and win it. You make me bulletproof. Hey, I'm coming on to you. You're the burning fire.